is a woman on YouTube. I believe her name is Etsy Williams, Estee. And she's on TikTok, YouTube. She's 25 years old. She's been married for 3 months. And she is a quote-unquote tradwife or traditional wife. And she's gotten a lot of hate on TikTok and YouTube from the libs saying, "Oh my gosh, you're ruining everything that women have done for decades, and you're taking us back to the 1950s. Ah!" And what does she do as a trad wife? The answer is she stays home, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of her home. Her husband, apparently this guy's an electrician, he goes off and he does his job and he earns the money. They have a joint bank account. He is the only person earning money in their home. And the answer is that this is the way it was done for decades. After World War II and even prior to the Second World War. And there was a video that she did recently where she talked about some of the agreements that her and her husband have within their marriage. And one of the agreements is that when he gets home from work, he is not required to help her with the cooking and the cleaning. Now, commonly he does, but he is not required to. And I think this is wonderful. I will honestly say that I would like to find myself in a marriage like that one day, where I farm and earn money for my family. My wife takes care of the children and does the cooking, the cleaning. Primarily, I should say. And, you know, we each have our realm of duties. And the reason that I like this is because it allows each person to know what is and is not their job. Now, I'm not going to say that when I get, as a married man, when that day comes, I'm going to come in from the field and then just sit on my ass and watch YouTube or play video games or whatever. No, I just like the situation with Mr. and Mrs. Williams, commonly when he comes home from his work, he helps her with the cooking, he helps her with the cleaning. They've only been married for about 3 months, they don't have any kids yet. I'm sure when they do have kids, he'll be caring for the kids when he gets home from work. And honestly, I hope to do the same as a man myself. But when I was watching this, I was thinking, is she maybe being a little too easy on her husband? And I was thinking about that when I got up this morning, and the answer that I came to is that no, she's not, because she has done her due diligence in the dating process. She knows who he is as a man. She understands that he cares about her and and loves her and wants to care for her. So obviously he's not going to say, "Well, I've done my duty. I'm off work, so now I can do whatever the hell I want." No. He understands that it is now, he has now 2 jobs. Providing for his wife and caring for his wife. He has done the providing part. Now it is time to do the caring part. So what does he do? He comes home and he helps her with her duties around the house. So if you are a man, then you should want to lead and care for your wife, not only in a financial sense, but in a physical sense as well. And if you're a woman and you're single and you're wanting to gauge whether or not this is the man for you, you need to look at what is he wanting? Does he look like he's going to be the type that comes home from work and then just does whatever the heck he wants? Or is he going to be the one that comes home and then takes on his second job of being your husband and caring for you? The answer is the latter, that he should be the one that comes home from work and cares for you. Unless he is in an extremely laborious job, like, I don't know, a miner or a logger or something. The amount of physical labor that it takes to do many jobs nowadays is getting less and less and less all the time. I'm a farmer. Farming is not as laborious as it was back in the 1870s when my great-great-grandfather came to this country. What do I do? Okay, there's times where I have to lift heavy things and such, but other than that, like, I'm in a tractor. I was planting beans before I started making this video. What do? I sit on my butt in my air-conditioned cab, I press buttons, and I turn the steering wheel, and I move the hydraulic levers off to my right side here, off camera, that move the planter up and down for me. There's no heavy lifting involved. I'm sitting on my butt. So that, yes, when the day comes that I am a married man, it will be very easy for me to come home to my wife and my family and care for them physically, because I've basically been doing nothing all day physically. I've been sitting, Yes, I've been doing the things that I need to do to provide for them monetarily. Now it is time for me to provide for them physically. So take this, ruminate on it. If you're like me and you want to be married and have the trad husband, trad wife kind of family, think about it. And let me know what you think in the comments, and I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy watching. If you like it, please consider subscribing, liking the video, sharing it to a friend. Thank you. I'll see you next time.